Alright, so today we finally got our hands on the Blackview Tab 12, which is an affordable Android tablet that goes for around £120 or so, placing it against the likes of the Nokia T20 tablet and some of Samsung's entry-level Galaxy Tab models. Now, this tablet was launched this year and it comes with specs like a 10-inch IPS LCD screen with a 1200 by 1920 pixel resolution, a Unisoc chipset, 64GB of storage and 4GB of RAM, and a 6580 mAh battery. As far as specs go, it is most certainly a wallet-friendly device, but it does come with a few surprises. So for this video, we're going to do a quick unboxing and hands-on and give you guys a rundown of the tablet and its features. What's it like using the Blackview Tab 12? Let's take a look. As you can see, unboxing the Tab 12 is a pretty straightforward process, and all you get is the tablet itself as well as some additional accessories. In terms of looks, the Tab 12 does feature a fairly modern design, reminiscent of other similarly priced tablets. It does have some thick bezels around the display, which in turn is protected by a layer of Asahi glass. The back of the tablet is made from a unibody aluminum shell which goes around the edges of the tablet. For the price, it is nice that it's made with a metal material, although the corners can feel sharp at times, especially when handling the device. Based on the overall layout, it's pretty obvious that the tablet is meant to be held in landscape orientation. The left-hand side features a speaker grill as well as the power and volume buttons, and meanwhile the right side of the tablet houses the microSD and SIM card tray, a USB-C charging port, and a second speaker grill, as well as the headphone jack. The speakers are decent, although don't go in expecting the best sound quality from here. One good thing is that they can be pretty loud. Check out this sample. Now, comparing it to the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, we can see that it has a similar overall size and shape, although the Samsung tablet is a bit slimmer. It's also relatively close in terms of width to the iPad 2021, although it is a bit smaller overall. As we mentioned earlier, the display is an IPS panel with a standard 1200 by 1920 pixel resolution. While it doesn't have any fancy OLED tech or high refresh rates, it is bright with some decent saturation, which is nice considering the relatively affordable price. It also features haptic feedback, which is something that you don't see on a lot of tablets. Now, the Blackview Tab 12 runs on Android 11, which is pretty old at this point. It does have a mostly clean interface though, which incorporates a lot of standard Android UI elements, which looks a lot like what you'll find on most Nokia and Motorola devices. On the other hand, there are a lot of pre-installed apps and games, although most of them can be uninstalled from the device. I would have preferred if the tablet didn't have all these apps though. As for performance, the tablet comes with a Unisoc chipset. Unisoc chips are mostly found on a lot of budget Android devices like Nokia phones and tablets for example, and it's not surprising that the Blackview Tab 12 comes with this configuration. Of course, for the low price, there are some compromises, which include the chipset in particular. It's definitely not for gaming, which you can see when you run games on it. I tried playing Grim Valor on the tablet, and it was obvious that there was a bit of lag in the animation, and levels did load a bit longer. I think this tablet would be better suited for casual use like web browsing, media streaming, or social media apps. The 6580 mAh battery should be enough for most tasks, and since you won't be running intense games on this device, it should be fine for casual users who are mostly looking for light usage. The back of the tablet features a single 13 megapixel camera with LED flash, which is not very impressive. It should do good in well-lit situations, but even then it struggles with dynamic range and contrast. The same goes for the 5 megapixel front camera, which would be better suited for video calls rather than selfies or social media posts. For an affordable tablet, the Blackview Tab 12 does have some nice qualities to it, like a large and bright screen, a metal unibody design, a large battery, as well as access to a ton of different Android apps. If you're after an affordable device that'll be used for casual web browsing, ebook reading, then there's something to check out. On the other hand, it should be noted that the device comes with an older version of Android, a bit of bloatware, average cameras, as well as an entry-level chipset. The low price definitely has some compromises, so don't expect powerful performance from the Tab 12. Regardless, it is pretty affordable after all, and if you're not after anything too high-end, then do check this out. For more tech videos, keep it here on Geeky Stuff UK, and don't forget to check out our other content and website as well. Thanks for watching.